Hello everyone, myself Satyam Pachauri. Today I am going to teach you the topic probability. As you all know, the simple definition of probability is chances of occurrence of any event. We have to calculate the chances of occurrence of any event. Let us take an example. If I'll say to you that will it rain today? So can you answer me of this question? Because we are uncertain, we don't know that it will rain today or not. It can be and cannot be. When the chances are uncertain and the numerical calculative value we will take out of it, then we will say it a probability of that event. So the probability concept is used in the many of the terms as in coins, dice, cards. So let us go forward by taking the example of a coin. As we all know, the coin has two sides. One face is known as heads and second face is known as tails. So if we'll toss the coin at a one time, either we can get head or we can get a tail. As you all know, this is the coin, this is the head side and this is the tail side. If I toss this coin, then I can get the head side or I can get the tail side. So the total events of these coins are 2, 1 and 2. So when we write the formula, probability of any event is equals to favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. So how many favorable outcomes are there? The favorable outcomes means what we are going to calculate. We are going to calculate heads. So there is only one head in a single coin. So I will write here 1. And the number of total outcomes we have calculated that there are 2 faces. So here we will write 2. So while tossing a coin single time, the probability of getting head is 1 upon 2. Similarly, the probability of getting tail is 1 upon 2. But when the question arises that find out the probability of getting heads as well as tail. So you all know that in a single time we cannot get heads and tail by a single coin. So we have to toss either 2 coins, or by single coin if we calculate, then the favorable outcome will be 0, because from a single coin we cannot get 2 events. So we can take 2 coins at a one time. I am taking 2 coins at a one time. Coin number 1 or coin number 2. And there will be 4 total outcomes. Either we can get head plus head, or we can get tail plus heads, or we can get head plus tail, and in last tail plus tail. So what was my question? My question was that how we'll get 2 tails in a single toss by 2 coins. So by 2 coins in a single toss we are getting tail only one time. So 1 will be the favorable outcome. And how many total outcomes are there? We should count. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we can write here probability is equals to favorable outcomes means 1 upon total outcomes means 4. 1 upon 4 probability for both the tails. For both the tails. One more question can arise here. If I will say to you that I want both the heads, then also probability will be same, 1 upon 4. But no head, probability of no heads in 2 coins. No head in 2 coins you can calculate. There is also a head, there is also a head, there is also a head. No head is also having only one favorable outcomes. The probability of no heads while tossing 2 coins also will be 1 upon 4. Now coming to forward, I am telling to you two more things. May I erase this so I can explain you a little bit more better. I have written here two things: impossible events and sure events. You can read them. When the probability of any event will be 0, the event will known as impossible event. I can tell you this with an example. We'll take the example of dice. As you all know, a dice has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A dice has 6 faces. If I'll say to you that find the probability of getting 0 when we throw a dice. Find the probability of getting 0. And we all know that dice only contain the value from 1 to 6. Dice does not contain any value that is known as 0. So we can write here favorable outcomes is equals to 0. And the total outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is equals to 6. So the probability will be 0. And this event will be impossible event. Means there is no such kind of event in probability. That's why we are naming it impossible event. And last question. If the question arises that find the probability of getting any value from 1 to 6. Find the probability of getting any value from 1 to 6. So we can get any value from 1 to 6. So how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the favorable outcomes will be 6 upon total outcomes. They are also 6. And the probability will be 1. And it is also known as sure event. So the main concept is probability comes between 0 and 1. Probability is never more than 1 and never less than 0. So today only we are discussing this much, and later on we will discuss in next class. Thank you everyone. May I hope you all understand my concept. Thank you.